Good morning, everyone. My name is Bakar Yusuf. Thank you very much for getting for choosing to get the certification. This video is an add-on for our certification program. So we'll be getting started with cell referencing, and there are different type of cell referencing in Excel because you would have to reference some cells to use them to get formulas while working in Excel. So there is something we call relative cell referencing, absolute cell reference, mixed cell reference, and our cell references can be fixed. Okay, they can. What I mean by relative is that once you reference a particular cell, okay, for instance, now this is the gross salary of this data set. So if we want to have 50%, okay, of this person's salary, which is the basic salary, once we come here and we type equals to, all right, this, which is the gross salary, all right, multiply by 50%, which is this. Okay, once we press enter, it gives us 250,000. We've actually referenced this gross salary and the 50%, and the referencing is relative. Okay, it is relative because we are picking from here and from here, and the moment we copy the same formula, all right, and we paste it here, what we've actually done again here is that we have referenced this and this, that is 500,000 and 20%, and we've referenced it relatively. So anywhere this is, as you can see, he picked the first one. That means he picks the next cell to it by the left. So if I copy this formula again and I paste it here, this formula will pick the cell to the left and the one to the top. That is relative referencing. That means it is picking based on its own position, which is not what I want to do in this case study. So what it means is that for me to get Ausen here, I want to still reference what is fixed and what is not fixed. My salary is fixed. So every time if I want to drag this formula this way, I want my salary to be fixed. I want it to always pick this salary, but it should pick the percentage relatively. So I want my gross salary should be absolute. So every time I drag it this way, I want it to pick this salary. But every time I drag it, I want it to pick the formula, the percentage on top of it. So what I will do is I'll come here, okay? C4 is my gross salary, and to make it absolute fixed, I'll press function key, then F4. Once I do that, you can see that this changes and added $sign in front of the column, which is column C, and $sign in front of the row, which is row 4. Invariably, you can just type $sign in front of C and 4, and it will pick this cell fixed. It will pick this cell as a fixed cell. All right. So once I type that and I enter, it has given me the same formula, the same answer rather. Once I drag it this way, you will see that 20% of 500,000 is 100,000. So what this is that it is picking this one, this gross salary, but it is picking the percentage on top of it. So it is picking this salary as a fixed or absolute reference, but it is picking this 20% as a relative reference. Same thing is if I copy it again and I paste here, you can see again that 10% of 500,000 is 50,000 naira. So what this is doing again is that it is picking this, okay, this fixed, this absolute data reference, and picking this relatively. So that is how you know your difference between your absolute, okay, and your relative cell referencing.